They aimed, they fired, they missed. These weren't just close calls. They were real, calculated attempts to kill U.S. presidents. One president gave a full speech with a bullet still lodged in his chest. Another was targeted twice in 17 days. One assassin even stole a helicopter and flew it onto the White House lawn. Each of these moments had the power to change history forever. But in every case, the assassin failed. This is Redacted Security, and today we're diving into 7 failed presidential assassinations you won't believe actually happened. Number 1. Ronald Reagan, 1981, the Ricochet. March 30, 1981. President Ronald Reagan exits the Washington Hilton surrounded by Secret Service. Then, 6 gunshots. John Hinckley Jr., obsessed with actress Jodie Foster, fires from the crowd. One bullet ricochets off the limousine and hits Reagan under the left arm, puncturing his lung. Secret Service agent Jerry Parr makes a split-second call to reroute to George Washington University Hospital. That decision saves Reagan's life. Reagan collapses at the ER, then jokes to the surgeons, "Please tell me you're all Republicans." Protection upgrade. After this, motorcade exit procedures and limousine armor were permanently upgraded. Number 2. Gerald Ford, 1975, Double Trouble. In September 1975, President Gerald Ford survives 2 assassination attempts, just 17 days apart. First, Lynette "Squeaky" Fromm, a Manson cult follower, pulls a pistol on Ford in Sacramento. The gun doesn't fire. She forgot to chamber a round. Second, Sarah Jane Moore fires a shot at Ford in San Francisco. A bystander, Oliver Sipple, pushes her arm at the last second. The bullet misses. Moore had been flagged by the Secret Service the day before and had her gun confiscated. She simply brought another that same day. Fun fact, Sipple was later outed as gay by the press without consent, sparking a national controversy despite his heroic act. Number 3. Theodore Roosevelt, 1912, The Bullet Speech. October 14, 1912, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A man named John Skrank shoots presidential candidate Theodore Roosevelt in the chest. The bullet is slowed by a 50-page folded speech in a metal glasses case in Roosevelt's coat. It lodges in his chest, but doesn't kill him. Roosevelt checks for blood. No coughing, his lungs are clear. He walks on stage and delivers an 84-minute speech. His first line, "It takes more than that to kill a bull moose." Doctors later decide it's safer to leave the bullet in. Roosevelt carries it for the rest of his life. Number 4. Harry Truman, 1950. Gunfight at Blair House. While the White House was being renovated, President Truman stayed across the street at Blair House. On November 1, 2 Puerto Rican nationalists attempt to storm the residence. A violent gunfight erupts on the steps. Secret Service officer Leslie Kefelt is shot, but before dying, he fires a single round that kills one of the attackers. Truman watches from his second-floor window, then returns to work. Protection upgrade. The attack led to major changes in White House perimeter defense and resident security. Number 5. Andrew Jackson, 1835. 2 pistols, 1 cane. January 30, 1835. President Andrew Jackson is leaving a funeral when Richard Lawrence steps out of the crowd. He fires a pistol, misfire, pulls a second, misfire again. Jackson doesn't wait. He charges the attacker and beats him with a cane until guards pull him off. Both pistols were later tested and worked perfectly. The odds of 2 misfires? Estimated at 1 in 125,000. Number 6. Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1933. Wrong target. February 15, 1933. Before taking office, President-elect FDR gives a speech in Miami. A man named Giuseppe Zangara fires 5 shots from the crowd. He misses Roosevelt, but one bullet hits Chicago Mayor Anton Kermack, who later dies. Zangara didn't care who the president was, he just hated politicians. FDR remained calm and continued speaking as others were rushed to ambulances. Number 7. Richard Nixon, 1974. The Helicopter Hijack. February 17, 1974. Army Private Robert Preston steals a Huey helicopter from Fort Meade. He flies directly over Washington, D.C., buzzes the Washington Monument, and lands on the White House South Lawn. all while being shot at by the police. Nixon isn't home, and no one's hurt, but the breach exposes serious weaknesses in White House airport security. The event leads to stricter no-fly zones over D.C., rules that still exist today. From bullets and bombs to jammed pistols and rogue helicopters, these failed assassination attempts were moments where the fate of the country hung by a thread. Some presidents bled, others barely noticed, but all of them walked away. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more high-stakes stories of power and protection. This is Redacted Security. Stay sharp, stay safe.